Welcome to the channel. The purpose of channel is to facilitate students in learning physics at their convenience. Students, it is a class without a classroom, so learn physics at your convenience. Let us start our today's lesson. The topic is scientific notation. Student, look at these two values. One is mass of the earth in kilograms. That is a very big number having large number of zeros, and the another quantity is diameter of an atom in meters. It is a very small number having many zeros after decimal. Students, in science we come across sometimes a very big value or very big number, and sometimes we come across a very small number. And when these numbers are used in a calculation again and again, it is difficult to write them, number one, and number two, it increases the chances of error in a calculation. Number three, there will be a confusion in putting the number of zeros correctly. Therefore, to overcome this difficulty, a method is adopted that is called scientific notation. What is scientific notation? Students, expressing a very big or very small value in some powers of 10 is called scientific notation. What is the style or what is the format in which we will write a number in scientific notation? If we are having a number n, then we will write it in this way, that there will be some value multiplied by some powers of 10. This value, this number is called mantissa, and the power of 10 is called exponent. For an example, there is a number 3 million. We will write it in scientific notation like this: 3 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 6. 3 is called mantissa and 6 is called exponent. Similarly, for a small value, the scientific notation will be like this: some number, here in this case is 6, multiplied by some power of 10, but in this case the power will be negative. How we will express a number, or what are the rules and principles of representing a big or small number in scientific notation? The simple is the rule that by shifting decimal after first non-zero digit. Students, look at this value again, mass of earth. It is a very big number and it is difficult to write it again and again. So how we will change it into a scientific notation? What is the rule? By shifting decimal after first non-zero digit. What we will do? We will shift this decimal after first non-zero digit here. 6 is first non-zero digit and here is decimal. We will shift this decimal after first non-zero digit, and now the number of before the decimal or on the left side of the decimal is called mantissa, and then we will count the number of positions through which the decimal is shifted. It will be the value of exponent in scientific notation. So by this rule, this number can be written in this way. The value in scientific notation will be 6, number on the left of the decimal, multiplied by 10 raised to the power 24. 24 is the positions through which the decimal is shifted. Since decimal is shifted towards left, value of exponent will be positive. Now consider the example of a small quantity. For a very small value, say again, diameter of an atom is this. What we will do, we will shift this decimal after first non-zero digit by the rule to convert it into a scientific notation. So here is the decimal, we will shift it here after 1, that is first non-zero digit in the number. Then in scientific notation, the value will be 1 multiplied by 10 raised to the power minus 14. Sign is negative because decimal is now shifted to right. Now remember these 2 points. If decimal is shifted to left, the value of exponent will be positive. Here the decimal is shifted towards right, the value of exponent will be negative. Students, these powers of 10 are given specific names and they are called prefixes. You have studied them in your school level. However, I repeat them quickly here. What are the prefixes? Actually, these are the powers of 10. These are the symbols, these are the names which represents some power of 10. Say 10 raised to the power 1. If there are some 10 things, then 10 raised to the power 1 or 10 is called deca, DA. Similarly, if something is divided by 10, means 10 raised to the power minus 1. 1 by 10th part of something is called deci. Small d is its symbol. Something is multiplied by 100 times is called hecto. Hecto represents 10 raised to the power 2. Similarly, 1 by 100th part of something is represented by 10 raised to the power minus 2 and it is called centi. 1 by 100th part of something. Similarly, when something is multiplied with 1000, 10 raised to the power 3. This power of 10 is called kilo. Symbol is K. And 1 by 1000th part of something is called milli. And so on. You can look at this chart. 10 raised to the power 6, mega. 10 raised to the power minus 6, micro. 10 raised to the power 9, giga. Minus 9, nano. 10 raised to the power 12, tera. Minus 12, pico. 10 raised to the power 15, peta. 10 raised to the power minus 15, femto. And 10 raised to the power 18, exa. 10 raised to the power minus 18, atto. These are the prefixes representing different powers of 10 and they are used while representing a number in scientific notation. At the end, let us make our concept clear by considering few examples. First example, if we are having a length of 5000 meter, we can write it generally like this: 5000 meter, 5000 meter. Now to write it in scientific notation, we will move the decimal, it is at the end, after first non-zero digit here, and since decimal is shifted 3 places to the left, so the power of 10 will be 3. So I can write it 5 10 raised to the power 3 meter, or using prefix 10 raised to the power 3. Prefix for it is kilo. So I can write 5000 meter as 5 kilometer in scientific notation by this way. It is an easy way of writing a long number. Let us consider another example. If we are having 4000 gram, to express it in scientific notation, again we will shift the decimal from here after first non-zero digit, and it is shifted 6 places to the left. So value will be 4 10 raised to the power 6 grams. Or 4 megagrams using prefix. Mega stands for 10 raised to the power 6. Let us consider another example for a small number. If we are having a current 0.008 ampere, what we will do to express it in scientific notation, we will just shift. Remember the rule. Decimal is shifted after first non-zero digit. Now in this case, decimal is moved to the right, so power will be taken negative. Minus 3 means the decimal is shifted by 3 places, 1, 2 and 3 towards right. So it will be 8 into 10 raised to the power minus 3 ampere, or using prefix. 10 raised to the minus 3 stands for milli. So it is 3 milliampere. Same number is written in 3 different styles. Generally, in the powers of 10 are using prefix. Similarly, another number that is 0.000000005 meter, very small number. To express it in powers of 10, again decimal is shifted towards right after first non-zero digit, that is 5 in this case, and the 0 is shifted through 9 places. Power will be negative because it is shifted towards right. So it will be 5 into 10 raised to the power minus 9 meters, or 5 nanometer. You know 10 raised to the minus 9. The prefix for it is nano. So we can write this value as 5 nanometer. Students, this is all about how we can express a very big or very small number in powers of 10 or in scientific notation. I hope it is clear. Students, thank you for sparing your time to watch the video. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe the channel. Take care of you. Goodbye.